So today is August the 17th, 2021. I just went and enrolled well, not enrolled, but did the open house for the kids at another new school. Hate to change the school, on a consistent basis, but that's because I had inconsistency in the help and support and things like that. Um, but so I just pretty much settled down from doing all that from early this morning. I literally asked God to wake me up if this is what I needed to do, and He woke me up. And I told Him a specific time, and He woke me up like 20 to 35 minutes before. Because otherwise, I promise you, I would have slept until like maybe like 11 or 12 or whatever, or just because. Being adamant like this ain't what I need to do. But anyway, it was meant for me to do it. I did it, and we're gonna see how this process play out. Feels different enrolling two kids. Well, I always enroll two kids because Zephaniah just I ain't gonna say his name, but he just made it to being the age range where he can actually be enrolled in school or whatever. He's becoming school age, and oh man, I'm feeling at peace. This started pouring down as soon as I just got back home. I went out to Children's Place to try to pick up some uniform type stuff just to hold them over um the other uniforms and stuff come in. To me, I feel like it's gonna be a bit difficult but it might not be. Hopefully it is easy going, but I feel like it's going to be because I gotta do the Uber, Lyft, or whatever the case may be. The school is definitely not far, so that's the good thing about it. But I'm not trying to be difficult. Um, I just went on and talked to them about my individual situation and what I needed to do and what I needed to see happen and stuff like that. But yeah, might as well go ahead and get ready for this. And like I say, I just, it's so peaceful. The trees are blowing, and like the sky, the bottom fell out, and it's just beautiful. Um, I just wish I had somebody that I truly could share it with, and I definitely wish my daughter was here. But different not enrolling her this year, just not knowing what's going on with her and stuff like that. I still don't like that because I don't feel like that's right at all. I don't feel like I deserve that none whatsoever. But to God be all the glory. Push through, Lord. Push me through. I was just riding in an Uber, and I was like, what if I see my daughter out, in the car next to me or whatever? Just the way that I feel because, she didn't want to talk to me. Seemed like she wanted to keep me out of her life and stuff. I have feelings, so it's like, wait a minute. But but I know she was encouraged and influenced and encouraged by them to do that. Of course, at the end of the day, it is her decision or whatever. She's not stupid. I know what kind of child, she is. But anyways, just in my feelings a little bit about that. But also excited to see them go to, the next level and stuff. My older son gonna be in the fourth grade. I'm proud of him. He always does well. My younger son, I feel like he's gonna do well. He just needs to get his writing skills and abilities up, and so I think he's gonna pay attention. As far as his, oh god, he might have a little attention span issues, maybe, but he may be able to just sit down and listen and pay attention, whatever. But he's in school shorter period than my fourth grader. So he's in kindergarten. So I'm just happy and excited about that. I wasn't really excited before, but I'm getting excited as a parent or whatever. But as always, wish I had somebody to share it with. All these experiences, I had, and I just had to like walk them out alone. And I don't feel like I should have. I ain't saying I shouldn't have went through nothing at all, but it's just certain stuff that I'm like, wait a minute now, that's really like stolen from me. That's deprived. Or I could have just forfeited it myself. I could have forfeited some blessings that God had for me for myself, and it is what it is. But I was gonna mention too, and not to really even bring them up because I don't want to change my mood. But as soon as I was leaving out to go, to pick up some things for my kids. I'm trying to get school supplies and everything all in order. Thank God this year I had money to be able to do it. Even still didn't have to do it for 3 kids, but it wouldn't. I would have did it. Would have been just fine doing it. But as soon as I was leaving out, my neighbors the male of the man who I got into it or whatever, he was leaving out, and then the other one was his wife was with him or whatever, and they both just kind of gave me the mean face or whatever. I don't care. I would have stared him down if wasn't busy. See, I'm too busy trying to focus on what I need to do. But they passed by, and this is the thing: you don't even gotta look over here. You can keep on just driving and look in the direction of where you're going. You need to be looking straight anyway, but too busy like I guess trying to mean mug. That don't necessarily bother me too much. I would mean mug you back, but at the same time it's just like y'all need to go ahead and do something with yourself, do something with your life. So I guess they was trying to let it be known that they got a problem. I don't care. I submitted to God. God will resolve it. They need to learn to take it to God, and He can resolve it. But a lot of people really do take it to God and let Him resolve it. Cause honey, if they don't want me to take up my issues and my concerns with them, that be the thing. That's the funny part about it. But again, as a people and as a whole and as a so-called community, we don't sit down and, as far as my experience, we haven't sat down and discussed stuff in a peaceful manner. And when people do on a good day or whatever, if you disagree with them, they mad. They pretty much mad at you for life. If you don't see things the way they see it. So I'll be like, whatever, I ain't got time for it. But overall, it's a good day. I really don't need to be purchasing no food, but I'm probably going to do it. I was going to go to the mall and do it anyway, but I didn't make it out there. I just went to the closer children's place and got some uniform type clothes or whatever. He already had his shoes that he's gonna wear. He's gonna wear them things out too, honey. But and then my other son, I don't know. I gotta figure out what shoes he can wear. I don't know. Hope it's okay for him to wear the little Vans that he got. But yep, still missing my daughter. But just laying here looking out the window, and this little fan and breeze, of course, blowing. It's cooler today. Just got out of a hectic ride with an Uber driver. Like, he was not a good driver. He seemed like a nice man, but he wasn't a good driver. And it was dangerous. Like, he's pretty much dangerous to be on the road. And it seemed like he's from Egypt or whatever. Yeah, and that's all I can say about that. Like, he was just not a good driver. That stuff was scary. He was speeding entirely too much, and he ended up passing my street and then talking about, yeah, there was a delay on the app. No, you was driving too fast. Wasn't no delay. So yeah, but I don't know what's planned for the rest of the day. I gotta do some Instacart because I gotta send them snack. Well, him really, my older one, snacks because they eat a little late. But it has to be something healthy, a healthy type of snack. So it's mainly gonna be some yogurt. And I don't know what else, man. Like, this is a whole new, different experience for me, especially because he's been at home pretty much for 2 years now. I just thank God for that. It was like a grace and a like slide. Like, God let him slide because he BS'd the year before because he was in homeschool. And they thought because they was at home with mom, they wasn't gonna do their work. But so then when remote learning came in, we was able to kind of like grasp certain stuff. He was in, of course with me, he was in the 2nd grade. Then he went to the 3rd grade last year with them, and so he was grasping 3rd grade and probably refreshing for second, wasn't it second? And now, yeah, it's prepared for the 4th, so good to go on that. The school is new, freshly built, it's a little school, it ain't nothing big, nothing major. They still building stuff. It's close to us, it's right around the block, a couple blocks. I'm just glad they didn't have to go back to the other school I had them at, even though it would be nice because of the bus. But yeah, I don't know. I need to figure out if this one has like a band type of service or anything like that. Um, I just need mine to come home. I don't need them in after school care and stuff like that right now, because again, just the lack of support, lack of help, lack of trustworthy, good, genuine help and support. So that's that on that. I ain't gonna be on here long. I just, yeah, my neighbors gave me the evil eye. Oh well. Um, what else was it? Something else I needed to say. I was gonna touch back on, again, I want to speak again and just say this clearly. Nobody's showing love. Nobody shows love at all. Um, God is giving is love and is, you know, surrounding me with His love, His peace, and whatever else He's bestowing upon me. And I'm just grateful and I'm open to receive it. But nobody's supportive. Yeah, I have had my mom reach out and ask how we was doing and this and the third, and I just told her, because I don't want to get pulled into something and it just be some messy type stuff. And I recently had a dream about somebody actually coming into an understanding and stuff like that, and that God, and they let it be known that God had to show them. And I'm thankful for that. I pray, hope and pray that more people that have been around me, have interacted with me, have an understanding. What, you know what I'm saying, and let God show it to them and give them the perspective. And the same with myself. I don't want to be in misunderstanding with nobody. Let God show me, but I just don't. I still don't really want to deal with them because it's just you, after you cause somebody so much turmoil and just, oh, it was so tumultuous and it just was not necessary. It don't have to be like that. It is, it's traumatizing, and yeah, you just don't want to go back down that road. You don't want to be around. I personally don't want to be around those people no more. um I just wanna, I like the rest of my life, I want it to be the best of my life. It might be that cliche or whatever, but I want it to be the best of my life. I spoke that years ago, and little did I know, it didn't feel like the best at all, but I still give God the glory. I want continuous peace in my life. I definitely want love. I want respect. I want honor. I don't want all that negative stuff. And I don't want to bring that to somebody's life either. Do I still want to be able to have conversations where it might be difficult to have? Yeah, for my growth and for another person. Because I don't want to walk on eggshells around people and not be able to speak up about stuff. So that way it doesn't grow into something that it shouldn't. But yeah, still feeling the same regarding my daughter's father. I feel like he haven't encouraged her, and the fact that you told me you trapped me, and then you told me that my daughter's gonna hate me. And when she first came out, and I brought her to see you, said it's my, that those are major red flags that I just looked at like, I don't care what he's talking about. And I pray that God corrects him as well. But, that right there just lets me know, it indicates to me something like, okay, well, you're not the type of person I can deal with just for those three things. Like, overall, you could have, I ain't gonna say overall, but other ways you could have been probably one of the best types of people towards me. But when you play with my child regarding me, when you tell me that you trapped me, that means you had evil intentions for me, and that means that you probably will continue. And when you tell me that my child gonna hate me and stuff like that, what? That means you got hatred towards me. So I just pray to God keep him at a distance. I still desire my child, my daughter, and to be in her life. And hopefully she will accept me or learn to accept me in her life. But not. I mean, I don't even want to say if not, but I just trust God with it. Um, yes, I feel like a female child needs their mom. All children need their mom, but definitely my female child, she's not old enough to be without a mom, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still here and I'm still living. Heck no. But thank you, God. I do thank God for the relief of not having to really be concerned with enrolling in school and stuff like that. And hopefully, it don't come up late where I gotta do all that. But man, I guess it would probably be alright if I had to. But oh no, they don't even have that. They ain't even have her grade at this school. To be honest, they're gonna add a grade every year up until middle school, but they don't have her grade. She about to be in the that was 6. She was in 7. She about to be in the 8th grade, and then She'll be in high school, and I don't know what she's gonna do regarding all that. Those are some of the best years, you want to have with your child and stuff like that. That's when they growing and developing. That's definitely when you definitely need to watch them. You don't need to be having your eyes on, but my eyes not on her. But God, I just ask God to keep His eyes on her. He knows her location, everywhere her feet tread. Continue to strengthen her faith and continue. I just pray that she always turn to Him before she even turned to her dad. Before she even turned to His. Lord help me. I'm trying to remove mammy from my tongue, but that's she. Ooh, I just don't feel like I have no respect for her. But before she turns to her and all that, let her turn to God. Not even them. I don't want her to turn within and think that she's alone or anything, but that she needs to turn, well, the God on the inside, but also the God outside of her, because God is bigger than us. And, I just want her to walk in the righteousness. She got saved and baptized when she was 8 years old. She answered the call. Thank God for that reminder. She answered the call and the invitation. Without me standing there, I just took her to the place that she needed to be at, and she said she had her experience, for which I'm thankful. And I ask God to continue to stir up her gifts and stir up the Holy Spirit on the inside of her. Yes, God, I thank you. Yes, God, you know exactly what's going on with my child. My eyes are not on her. I just never thought in a million years. I never thought in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years that this child I carried when was I 19? No, I was 20, and then no, well, I wasn't 19. I carried her while I was 20, and I had her while I was 20, before I turned 21, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Have mercy. I am asking for mercy, whether it's on me, this household, but just have mercy, Lord. Somewhere. Maybe it's the people, who are committing this stuff that they doing against me and stuff like that. I don't really necessarily be wanting to ask. That's not what I feel, but the spirit woman, spirit man wants to ask for mercy, maybe grace even, but anyway, I ain't gonna be long-winded, because I'm sure I'll hop back on here again sooner or later. I done mixed up my thumbnails. I'm gonna put some thumbnails on other videos where I didn't mention what it really was, what the thumbnail was reflecting. I don't know how I got mixed up, but hey, it is what it is. Try to do a live type thing and upload an audio thing. I'm gonna try to do it again later on, but oh my God, the way the sky it just fell out when I got home. It poured down on me, which I'm thankful for. And now it's coming back sunny, but I was going to go out there and do something with the grass, with the blades, and not the blades, but the real motor, and chop down a little stuff. But it was like, I was like, nope. And it might just be meant for me to kick back and relax and not even worry about it today. But that grass, a section of that grass is growing up, so I wanted to get it chopped down real quick. It feels so good. If I could just literally just have, I would say someone, but I just don't want a female holding me. But maybe even have all three of my kids in here with me and just relax. And at this point, I don't really have a desire for a specific person. I really don't even desire a husband like I used to, like I wanted to. And like I've been wanting for so long. Like it's still on my mind as far as I remember exactly. I was so passionate about it. But honey, at this point, it's like, like it almost makes me want to cry because I wanted it so bad, and I just wanted that relationship. I didn't even say it was going to be perfect, but I knew if I had the relationship that we could sort through it. We could sort through it, and definitely raise the kids and stuff like that. Even if we had to struggle through, but I see y'all you gotta know how to show y'all. Yeah, see, so I don't know. I just don't have the desire for it no more. I still, don't get me wrong now. I still want affection, love. I want somebody to touch me, but I'm talking about a husband. At this point, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Pump my brakes. I'm good. I'm goody. But I want me a man. A man. Trying to talk country dialect or whatever. But no, I just, God knows exactly. It's so, I don't want to taint it with even saying what I want. I just want God to send me pretty much perfection. I want to say bliss, but definitely perfection. And I'm in like feeling a euphoric state right now. Not because I'm on any type of drugs, nothing. No, not even, not minor, not hard, not soft, not hard. But not on. I'm not drinking nothing or nothing like that. But this is what I like. Like this is what I received. It's like it was a day that was pleasing to God, and it was pleasing to me. Because sometimes it's a day that's pleasing to God, and it ain't pleasing to me. Sometimes it might feel good to me, but God is still not. Um, he's not happy about it. He's not pleased about it, and he let it be known. I'm be like, why? Kind of like my daughter told me one time, man, you trying to kill my vibe. I don't like stuff like that. I don't like when people even. I don't even like when grown people be talking like that. But for her to say that to me and stuff like that, I was just like, girl, I don't know what you think you got going on. Probably sounding like my mama and stuff like that. But honey, don't do it. But yeah, oh, it's so peaceful. It's just like, Lord, right now, just dropping right here at my doorstep. And I'm saying, and I'm feeling a little ill. I mean, I'm feeling great overall, but the thoughts make me think or feel a little ill because again, I'm just replaying in that dream. Oh, now I understand. Now I understand. It's like what? Now you understand, but I can't knock nobody because it took me a long time to get to some understanding that other people wanted me to understand. But I just felt like y'all could have sat down and explained it to me and talked to me about it. Me personally, I feel like I've tried to talk to people about it and reach out and stuff like that, but they was not trying to hear it. And I'm not saying I wasn't like that before, especially my younger years, teenage definitely. But I've been open to wanting to have the conversations and stuff that, like I said, is difficult. Other people, they say some nasty, harsh stuff, so called speaking their piece, and it's not peaceful, and then they hurry up and block or run away or something like that. And even I mean, some have went as far as to tell me, "You don't gotta say nothing else." And I'm like, "What? Like you trying to shut me up, shut me down? Okay, well, you will see it for yourself or whatever the case may be. Maybe you will, maybe you won't, but." It just makes me ill, whether it's just that one person coming to an understanding or somebody else. I'm like, baby, we could have been doing something different this whole time, and basically, and this is the type of person that'll call somebody else remedial and no logic and this, that, and the third, but the joke is on you, you know what I'm saying, as far as being the remedial one, and that's not being derogatory, that's just letting you know, like, you did all that just to come to an understanding, but probably come back to the same thing, but when God do it, he does it well, so, and I'm glad to be, and I don't want to talk about God like I'm not a part of him, but just just use the bag for right now, baby. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to talk about God like he's just doing all the work, but literally he will empower. His power is the work. Like when he empowers you, we can't take no credit for it. He gets all the glory, so that's why I give it to him. But he does use me. He does, and I'm glad to be used by him. No, it does not always feel good. Oftentimes for me, it does not feel good. I want to get to the part where it's feeling good and feeling great. Peace always remains. Don't get it twisted. So that's where if I need any type of feel good, that's where I get the peace. But it don't always feel good, and yeah, I'm glad he chooses me. I'm glad he wants to use me. I'm glad that he helps me to be submissive because I can't do it on my own. I try not to be stubborn. I'm glad that he has not hardened my heart. Like, I be feeling some hardness try to come on, but baby, I ain't no thug. I have been around a lot of thuggish people. I ain't no thug. Yes, I've been having to thug some stuff out. Um, I don't feel like I'm soft, but I do feel like God may be softening me up or whatever, if that's a thing. That's really a thing for people, but I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I just better just be thankful. I don't want to explain it away. You know, I don't want to go off the deep end. I mean, I could go off the deep end because I know who I'm in, but oh, I mean, honey, that's where I go off that deep end. Anyway, mm, I'm about to figure out something because they keep saying I got a promo on Uber Eats, and baby, that caught my attention, and I need to stop because but it's this wing spot that is so good, and Lord knows I don't need no wings. I can also do like a cafeteria, like they used to have a place called J&S or something like that. It was good, but you know they got good old K&W or whatever. I can do them, but I know I'm gonna want to order that strawberry shortcake that I don't need. But yeah, I want another baby too. I just, but I don't want. I'm not rushing nothing, and I'm definitely not doing the activity to get one. And I don't want to raise none by myself. But I just want me. I want me a good God-fearing man, leader. Yes, got sense of humor and stuff like that. You know, him and I ain't gonna front. Might have a little thug. I can deal with one that can act like a thug at home. Not in a violent type of way, but just a little aggression going on. Just like I don't know. Let me be careful because I don't. I mean, that's why I say let me let God do it because I don't even know. I just know I have a desire, but I don't know what it's for. I don't know, what type of personality I want to interact with or whatever. So, okay, I'm gone because I'm gonna utilize Uber Eats or something.